everybody, this is Chris from GamerGaia, and I'm here to break down the Battlefield 3 beta for you, so let's dive in. Let's start off with the only playable map, Operation Metro. The map is a well-designed mixture of scenic, subway, and urban environments. Operation Metro starts out in what looks like something inspired by Central Park. After the first two objectives are taken, the defenders are pushed back into a dark, desolate subway. This is where the new flashlight accessory can make or break you. Do you take the chance of turning on the flashlight to blind enemies and risk being spotted? After a few more objectives are taken, the map moves to a more urban environment, where Destruction 3.0 is more prevalent. Overall, the map is laid out beautifully. If you have played any Battlefield before, you will feel right at home with the controls. The gunplay is solid as usual, but there are a few notable differences. Players can now toggle between single shot and fully automatic. This comes in handy for long range kills where recoil would hinder your aim. To do this, simply tap down on the D-pad. Players of Bad Company 2 may remember the frustration they experienced when trying to climb over obstacles. Worry no more, Battlefield vets. DICE has incorporated an action button to climb over rocks and ledges with ease. All you have to do is tap A when encountering something in the environment that you want to clear. One other great addition is the new revival system. If a medic revives you, it is now your decision as to whether or not you want to accept the revive. The alternative to accepting the revive is to spawn at the deployment or on a squad.
Be advised, the enemy set the charge over.
Perks and guns are much more customizable than they have ever been before. Each weapon has 3 separate attachments: a sight, an underbarrel attachment like a grip, and an accessory attachment such as a flashlight or a laser sight. Keeping in mind that this is a beta, there are still quite a few problems with the game and little time to fix them. The weapons this time around have a great deal more recoil than Battlefield veterans may be accustomed to. With that being said, the damage modifier has not changed very much. It could very well take 6 shots to kill an enemy.
Be advised, charge has been armed, over.
Because prone has been reintroduced into Battlefield, snipers have been subject to change. Snipers now have a glare on their sight when aiming down the sight. This glare is very obvious, even through thick smoke. Grenades can no longer be cooked. I am not certain if this was intentional because previous versions incorporated this tech. The combat areas are no longer marked on the minimap. In other iterations of the Battlefield series, the out-of-bounds areas were darker on the maps. Now the minimap shows no boundaries. A feature that is returning from Bad Company 2 is the marking system. Players still have to use the back button to mark. The idea was very innovative for Bad Company 2, but after playing Gears 3, where marking is used with a click of the left thumbstick, it now feels like an inconvenience. The laser sight and the flashlight can be annoying. If your teammates or enemies aim one of these sights at you, you can be blinded. The first sniper you start out with is not very powerful. In fact, it will not instantly kill an enemy with a headshot. The knife seems inconsistent. The only time it seems plausible to use the knife is if you run it behind someone that is not moving. Even then, the animation takes a second or two, which could cost you your life. players might want to opt out of a knife kill and just shoot their enemies instead. Also, don't expect an instant kill if you're in front of them like Call of Duty. A new mechanic I did not fully appreciate is the tunnel vision. When being fired upon, sometimes your character enters a dazed state. Once tunnel vision is activated, players' screens become extremely blurry. The biggest disappointment in the beta by far is the lack of vehicles. Battlefield is known for its epic maps with tanks, helicopters, boats, jeeps, mounted turrets, stationary ATs, and much more. Not one single mounted weapon or vehicle is present on the beta. There are numerous graphical gameplay glitches and issues throughout the beta that can be easily fixed that I'm not too concerned about, such as sprint randomly canceling, bullet traces left on screen, burning barrels spewing out white sprites, the beta freezing, getting stuck in loading screens, the sound dims randomly, joining games with a squad splits the squad on different teams and or squads, squad invites don't always send. There are several more issues that I have not mentioned and probably more that I don't even know about. For some reason, DICE has decided to stick with the formula of only allowing 4 people to join a game together, despite the fact that you can have a team of 12. Why can't we invite more friends and put them in different squads? DICE only note. Overall, the beta is good, but we have come to expect more out of DICE. The Bad Company 2 beta was nearly complete and had very few issues or graphical glitches. This beta feels rushed and thrown together. The beta feels more like an alpha build than anything. If this is an indication of what the game will be like on October 25th, then EA needs to give DICE more time. That's it for the Battlefield 3 beta breakdown. Keep checking GamerGaia.com for more details on Battlefield 3. I'm Chris for GamerGaia, and I'm out.